Hi, Chef Johnny V here from the Las Cosas Cooking School in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Autumn is all about apples. In the next 7 minutes or so, I'm going to show you 2 great new recipes using autumn apples. First, we're going to make a warm salad of wilted spinach with apples and creamy Stilton cheese. And then we're going to make a unique dessert that I developed, which is an apple rum stew with cheddar cranberry dumplings. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, let's make our apple stew. I actually have a mixture here of Granny Smith apples and Fuji apples that I'm going to combine with this mixture of melted butter, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, brown sugar, and maple syrup. And we're going to let that all bubble together and become a wonderful sauce that will then pour over our apples. As soon as this bubbles up, I'm going to add some dark rum. I'm going to add my apples to my casserole dish. Those are peeled and quartered. And while this is bubbling, I'm then just going to pour this mixture over our apples, put the lid on, and bake them. Oh, I can smell those fragrances, that cinnamon and nutmeg. Yum. Okay, we'll pour that over our apples, give it a quick stir, and then bake this in the oven. Delish. While our apples are baking, now we're going to make our dumplings. Now, dumplings are a little bit like making biscuits. So you want all of your ingredients cold, your cheese, your cream, and your butter. And I'm going to mix my dry ingredients together first. And then I'm going to add my dairy ingredients. Now, if you remember when we made biscuits, I actually used a cheese grater to grate my butter into my biscuits. So I'm going to do that. Making sure your butter's nice and cold. Beautiful. And then we've got grated cheddar cheese. And I'm not a big fan of raisins, so I've actually used craisins in this recipe. I'm going to mix that all together. And then I'm going to incorporate my cold, heavy cream. And the less you mix your dough, the more delicate your dumplings will be. Once we've created our dumplings, we're going to cover those, let those rest for 10 minutes. And then once our apples are nice and tender, we're going to top our stew with our dumplings and let them finish baking in the oven. Okay, let's make our salad. What I've done here is I've sizzled my bacon in olive oil, and I'm going to drain the bacon, but I am going to leave the oil and the bacon fat in the pan. That is going to be our dressing. Now I'm going to stir in some chopped shallots, let those sizzle a little bit, add some Dijon mustard and sherry vinegar. And this is going to become a hot dressing that we're going to pour over our spinach to finish our salad. Oh my God, that smells so delicious. Be careful when you add your sherry. It's going to sizzle. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty, as soon as that's incorporated, I'm going to, excuse me, that's a little strong. Put that right over my spinach. This has, of course, been washed and drained. And this is going to wilt our spinach ever so much. And then we're going to toss this and plate it with our crumbled Stilton cheese and our apples. How beautiful. Also our cranberries, we don't want to forget. This is a beautiful holiday salad because it's got green and red and white. It's very sort of Christmassy. So I'm going to add my apples, a couple of apples, my crumbled Stilton, yum. Don't want to forget our bacon here. And our craisins or cranberries, dried cranberries. Little fresh pepper. Oh, that looks delicious. Let me have a bite. So we've really got creamy, we've got sweet, we've got salty, we've got apples. Mmm. Delicious. Our dumplings ought to be done. Let's go have a look. Ah. This hits you with the smell of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, Look at those babies. Wow. So when I plate these, I'm going to serve them with a dollop of whipped cream. I do like to do a little powdered sugar on top. I think that's a nice finish. And then we'll serve this as our fabulous apple dessert. You've been cooking with Chef Johnny V, and I look forward to seeing you next time.